So just keep in mind, Aries, this message is timeless, but at the time it's being recorded, we have a season of supermoons. We had a supermoon in May. This is being recorded beginning of June. So there's another full supermoon on the 14th in Sagittarius. The new moon was in Gemini, and we're currently in Gemini season. So it's about using your mind better. But yeah, so be really cautious, especially with this Gemini, using your mind better, what you're focusing on, what you're thinking about, where you're placing your energy and your time and your intention, because these supermoons are very powerful, and you could very easily, by not being aware, manifest something that you don't want and repel something that you do. Right? We want to manifest what we want and repel what we don't want, and that's the supermoon energy. You're very attractive. So just put that into your awareness. Let's get a message. Angels, ancestors, divine guides, and spirit, please provide a message for the collective of Aries. In gratitude, appreciation, and for me, in service. What message do you have? For the collective of Cardinal Fire. You know, Aries, I know that you're very mental. I know that you're very very cerebral. You take action, you know, you find solutions, you know, the ram, the head, the crown, but you rule over the head and the chakras in the head, the crown chakra, the third eye chakra, the throat chakra, speaking, communication, knowledge, information, debate, all of that. But you know, I feel like for a while it's been coming in that the divine wants you to let it in a little more. Let the divine light, the divine energy, the divine guidance, the divine intelligence, the divine imagination, the divine wisdom, if I didn't say it already, it wants it all in. And as I say divine wisdom, whale and orca elders comes out. Okay, so the first card is Star Family. It says you're a part of a team of souls. Just say it to the ether, out loud or to yourself, within or without. Just say, hey, I need help. I need my star family. I need my support. And release and surrender. Just allow it. This card came up for me in a reading, and I followed the guidance, and they sure did. And you'll see who comes to your assistance. Whatever you're going through, whatever you're dealing with, ask for the assistance to come in and see what happens. And we have whale and orca elders, water energy. Fire and water is just so beautiful together. Whale and orca energies. Share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep. I'm sorry, defenselessness, riding past wrongs, uprooting. Some kind of energy that needs to be transmuted or healed. By the way, Aries, this is the Starseed Oracle deck that we're pulling from. We're getting messages of higher energy, more about your spiritual mission, your ancestors, your lineage, your connection to the stars. Oh, wow. You know, I was wondering, I saw this card yesterday, and it's such a beautiful card, and I was gazing at it, and I was like, no one's gotten it yet, and I wonder who's going to get it, because it's such a beautiful card. Water your garden. Nourishment, body care, tenderness, and rest. Yeah, it's very important. And I know that, Aries, I know that you're a very active, you're cardinal fire, you're doers. You're like, what? Sleep? What? But there comes a time, like, you know, you're being guided by the divine to rest and nourish yourself. Maybe even take a vacation. I feel like Four of Swords energy, you know, but just... And even if it's just a vacation for an hour, a vacation for a day, you know, from something, just to rejuvenate, relax, you know, do some kind of self-care ritual. And then we also have karmic relationships, Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, and conflict. So we have water energy here. We have Orion, a karmic relationship that needs to be healed, that you were meant to learn to grow from. And anything else for Aries? I feel like there's one more card, and I feel like there's one more, and there's two. Yeah, a new earth. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. Whatever it is you're working on, whatever it is you're visualizing, whatever you're attempting to manifest or putting the time and energy in to manifest, it's happening. So don't give up. I get Nine of Wands energy, and then you're not alone. Isolation, physical connection, and community. I wonder what that's about. Let's find out. Bottom of the deck. Sirius messenger. There's a message coming in. Sirius energy, bringing harmony and balance. And this is about being someone who brings harmony, who brings balance, that you come from a lineage that seeds the light and restores balance and harmony. This is the overall energy of the reading. So let's take the Mystic Monday Tarot for new beginnings. Also happens to be a Monday today. Five of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. Star family. What does the collective of Aries need to know about their star family? And again, calling in your star family can be as easy as just saying it to the ether. You know, it doesn't have to be, or you can make an actual call, but just put it out there. Two of Cups. Yeah, those connections, those relationships of people who really care about you. For some of you, you know, this could be a partner, a significant other. This is water energy, Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. But this is Two of Cups represents a relationship, a partnership, an offering of love, a commitment, and it can be platonic or it can be romantic. But and again, this is a card of balance and harmony. It's also a card of, you know, making a choice that's rooted in love for oneself, love, compassion, and thought of another one, of someone else that you care about. But call in your star family. I love it. They'll come. Yeah, Six of Wands. They'll come. Whale and Orca elders. What does Aries need to know about whales and Orca elders? Wow. It's a lot of cards. Yeah. There's the Four of Swords. I said it would come out. Rest, vacation. Your ships are coming in. Look at that. Balance. Six of Pentacles. Balance and harmony and balance. Flow. You know, the equal energies of something. And this is also the card of flow, you know, opening up the flow of abundance, you know, or this is also the card of like rewards, receiving something, you know, doing something, putting work and time in, or doing something, being generous or giving, and then it's rewarded back to you. But this is, again, this is a card of scales coming into balance. Share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep. Ten of Swords. Yeah, the storm is gone. You know, and Ten of Swords is a card of something coming to a close. And, you know, the Ten of Swords is usually about betrayal, about lies, worries, stress, fears, doubts, you know, just a lot of stress. And this is the Ten of Swords is the opposite of getting rest. This is being stressed, being, you know, again, a card of betrayal, a card of lies. And there's that Four of Swords. It's time to put it to rest. It's time to get some rest, some physical rest, because your ships are coming in. Three of Wands, that's your energy. It's also a card of growing and expanding. But we do have Seven of Swords here. And Seven of Swords is a card of you know, diving deep. Because there's something within you that you're not, that needs to come to the light. There's something, that's why the moon is in this card. There's something that you're not seeing, something you're lying to yourself about, something that someone else is lying to you about or keeping from you, or just something that's not been revealed by the light. I'm going to look in the book because I want to see real fast with the card. If you pull this card, you're being called to surrender to your deepest truth. Yeah. So this is a card about a deep truth, something that needs to be revealed. The Seven of Swords. To bow to who you truly are, to stretch your heart wide enough to hold all, to leave your fears, doubts, and baggage at the door. Yep, Ten of Swords. Leaving all that at the door. The Whale and Orca elders want you to give others the privilege of seeing who you truly are, and for you to see the same in other beings. To drop your hang-ups and personality flaws and get busy revealing the unique note your soul came here to sing. Allow the song that echoes in the four chambers of your heart to emanate in all four directions. Peel back the layers of suffering and pain and reveal to others your soul's true song, and endeavor to see the souls of those you meet. How are you being called to share your soul's unique song? And again, so this is the truth that needs to be revealed. Who you truly are. Peeling back the pain and the suffering to reveal your true song. And this is swords are a card of communication. And we have the Gemini, the sword energy, the new moon, which is about using your mind better. So that balance and that flow that you're looking for, that harmony. And again, Pentacles is, the first thing we think is about money. But this is about just the life that you're creating. Giving and receiving. If you give, you must take. If you take, you must give. You must open this. But this is the flow of abundance, balance, harmony. This is that baggage that needs to be left at the door. That pain, that suffering, fears, doubts, all the sword energy. It needs to be put to rest so you can move forward. And Four of Swords is about, putting something in your mind to rest, releasing it, letting go. It's also about getting physical rest. And it's also a card of vacations. And this is this is that expansion, stretching into your heart. Three of Wands. Coming into yourself, coming into who you truly are, expanding. Beautiful, Aries, just beautiful. I'm sorry, defenselessness, riding past wrongs, and uprooting. I might read that card. Tell us about I'm sorry. For the collective of Aries, defenselessness, riding past wrongs, and uprooting. What does Aries need to know? The collective. Angels, ancestors, divine guides, spirit. I think there it is. All right, there's a choice. Yep, devil energy, Capricorn on the bottom. And there's a choice, earth energy as well, Capricorn energy, Two of Pentacles. A decision that needs to be made to put things into balance, because the Two of Pentacles is about feeling like you're being pulled in two different directions, prioritizing and making choices that align with your life as best as possible. Like feeling like you're being pulled between, work and play, work and home and family. And then, but this is about making a decision that puts things into balance and prioritizes things. But let's just see, I'm sorry. What does I'm sorry? We're living in divisive times. All right, so that Seven of Swords energy, the devil energy is here. We're living in divisive times. When we're hurt and triggered, we tend to see things as a personal attack rather than an opportunity for healing. If we're to find true peace and unity, we need to drop our defenses and see things outside of right and wrong. As souls, we intrinsically remember unity and yearn for it on earth. Perhaps this is why it feels so painful when we experience the opposite. But it's crucial to remember that we can't simply bypass reality and pretend that unity, love, and forgiveness are here. This is one of the greatest challenges for starseeds. To bring about unity, we must first acknowledge the ways in which both we and the world have been divisive, personally, ancestrally, and collectively. The shadows, hate, wounds, separation, severing, wrongs, and sadness. You may be called to explore how you, your ancestors, or your society have consciously or unconsciously inflicted pain on others. To find a way to drop the armor around your heart and see things as they truly are for all people. To say, I'm sorry with an open heart and mean it. To be part of the healing rather than the perpetuation of inherited conflict or oppression. This isn't about blame. It's about unwinding the patterning that got us here. You may be called to devote your time to causes you believe in or do healing work on your ancestral line. How are you being called to drop your defenses and unwind past wrongs? How are you being called? Interesting. Two of Pentacles. Now I want to see, can I have another card for the Two of Cups with Star Family? Yeah. Five of Swords and Six of Swords. Yeah, it's like for some of you, the Five of Swords, like there's a fight here, a conflict, feeling like everyone is against you or you're all alone in the fight. A conflict that you want to move on from, that you... Yeah, there's some situation going on, Six of Swords, and your star family can help you, you know, come in and help you with this fight. They can come in and help move you forward. But you definitely have, and some of you have, some of you are in a relationship with someone from your star family. Because the Two of Cups is here, but you definitely have that support there. Beautiful. All right, so water your garden. Nourishment, body care, tenderness, and rest. What does the collective of? Three of Swords. Yeah. There's that pain. Three of Swords, pain from the past, trauma that needs to be healed. And perhaps, you know, you're so busy. Yeah, so you can put it down. Ten of Wands, that's your energy. So you can put down these burdens. Release all the obstacles, all the resistance, all the things always going on, stuff always coming in and happening like that. That's coming to a close. Nourishment, body care, tenderness, and rest. Yeah. Tell me more about the Two of Pentacles, though. What is the choice? Yeah. So there's a choice. Two of Pentacles with the I'm sorry. Defenselessness, to create something new. To use your power. This is Ace of Wands. This is you, Aries. You have the power. You have the power to create something new. New beginning. And this is, you know, passion, fire, creativity, new beginnings. Karmic relationships. And maybe that's why Star Family is here. I don't know. Karmic family, karmic relationships. And then, you know, we have this conflict here, which is, you know, we've got this, yeah, Lovers. Oh, wow. Some of you, it's a Cancer. It might be a Gemini. Gemini season. We're in Gemini season. It's June, so this could also be a time marker. But Cancer on the bottom of the deck. Aries. Some of you... I'm going to read this because it's karmic relationships. There's a relationship that you're here to heal. I feel like there's a divine connection. We have the Two of Cups here. We have the Lovers here. Actually, Water your garden, nourishment, body care. What is your body yearning for? I'm going to read this to you, Aries, because you guys are such doers and you don't ever want to rest because you're all about action. I get it, but still, you still have to, in order to find balance, you still have to find time to rest. That's a form of balance. Earth is a seasonal planet, and as such, you're a seasonal being. Cyclic, you can't see, just as I was saying, you can't be on and in full bloom month after month, day after day after day. You're strongly being called to put on the brakes, rest, and refuel, to take a moment to restock and replenish and slow right on down. Your body is the only body you're given, and it needs to be respected as such. You're being called to take responsibility for your well-being. And some of you, I just got, it's your heart. Clearly, because the card's out there. You're being called to take responsibility for your well-being. To put your health and body first. I know it can feel like time is running out and as if there are urgent things that simply can't wait. However, if you keep pushing on, soon fatigue will set in. This way of living isn't sustainable. If anyone continues to race through life, eventually they will reach exhaustion, and it will take longer to recover than it would have done to rest. Immune system disorders and mystery illnesses are becoming more common because we're putting too much pressure on our bodies to keep up with the instantaneous pace of modern life. How are you being called to put on the brakes, to rest, restore, and rejuvenate? When was the last time you took a holiday or had a full weekend, day, or afternoon off? Look after your precious body and mind. Give yourself enough time to recover when you find yourself running on your reserves. There is enough time. Life will bend toward you when you do. Wow. Life will bend toward you when you do. What is your body yearning for? So I feel too like some of you may have gone through something. There might have been an argument, a fight. You feel like you need support. But this is really about you recognizing who you really are, releasing the past, creating something new, wanting to move forward. They said heart and body and mind, and here we have the heart and the swords, which represent mind. And this pressure that's on the heart. So some of you want to take that pressure off, and this is a beautiful, powerful message. But yes, the karmic relationships. Let's read the Orion energy. Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, conflict, and we have the Five of Swords here, which is interesting, and we also have the Six of Swords, which is a form of growth as well, moving forward, leaving the past behind, moving in a new direction. Not quite there yet, but definitely there's a moving forward, and six represents growth and development. And you have the Six of Pentacles here. You have the Six of Swords. So we have six here twice now. We saw the Six of Wands. So six energy might really be coming out for you. And then, also 33. We do have six. We have 666. We have the Lovers. We have the Six of Pentacles and Six of Swords. So just a number synchronicity for you. We also have 33. How interesting. But let's read this. The constellation Orion is thought to many to have been a place of great polarity and eventual unity. And we have that being unity here. Here, let's put that there. Some believe that many starseeds who were part of this cosmic history are incarnate on Earth now and are playing out karmic relationships from Orion times. Perhaps you're one of them. And we do have this, Orion is water energy. We do have Cancer on the bottom of the deck. That is water energy as well. Polarity causes conflict and highlights separation. However, because of this conflict, However, because of this, conflict can also result in unity and growth. Too many misunderstandings are caused when we don't open our heart and mind and see things from a different point of view. When we go into reactive second-guessing mode instead of gathering the courage to open our heart. We should admit that we may have reacted because of our own woundings and then found mutual ground. We're all innocent children looking to be seen, understood, and cherished. It's much harder to grow closer through conflict than it is to grow further apart. And yet, that's the invitation of conflict. It's easy to react and take things personally. It's more challenging to see the innocence of all involved and find a way to grow closer through the conflict. It's through relationships that we grow the most. Wow. How can you soften your heart and drop your defenses enough to see things from a different point of view? How can you see the innocence of all involved? How can you learn to see the similarities rather than the differences? Which relationships do you find the most challenging? How can you see things from a different perspective? How are you being called to allow growth through the conflict? Interesting. And we have growth and conflict. And we have this relationship. And again, the Two of Cups, we have Gemini here, the Lovers. These can be platonic relationships. They can be business partnerships. They can be significant others. Wives, husbands. They can be daughters, mothers, whatever. But I'm getting lover. We've got the Two of Cups and the Lovers. So there, and maybe for some of you, it's this June as well. There's a healing. I feel like too, calling in your star family. You're part of a team, souls. Some of you are part of a team, a cosmic connection, and perhaps that connection was tested recently. And if it has been tested, it was to heal something, some karmic lesson, some karmic growth. It was to bring this unity of two people together and learning how to express through the heart and the mind. Vocalizing our emotions sometimes can be hard for all of us. But the Cancer card also denotes victory, upward trajectory, pulling two energies together in unity to pull you forward. You know, light and shadow, masculine, feminine, emotional, mental, logic, intuition, the good, the bad. A new earth. It's happening. Yeah, it's happening. A new earth. And the Six of Cups, this was definitely a karmic relationship. Six of Cups represents something, coming. Six of Cups is people from the past. It's relationships from the past, emotions from the past, things from our childhood, our inner child card. But in this particular deck, Six of Cups is a return to lighter times because, you've kind of healed and, the appreciation for things. That's because, as you can see, there's two cups. So we have the Two of Cups here. There's two cups. And there's like this healing, this bringing back together under the sun, a new earth. It's happening. Cheers. Keep holding the vision. And you never know what magic the universe will bring for you and, this relationship and what it is you're striving. Yeah, Two of Wands, a new earth. Your fire energy. It's time to go. It's time to move forward. That's that choice that needs to be made. You are not alone. Isolation, physical connection, community. And the community card too, it's about joining. Maybe some of you are thinking about joining an organization, a community with certain rules to follow, but there would be benefits there. They're saying that this is a card. Let me just double check. That you're not alone. It's a card of join it. Join that organization because, you're not for everyone. You're your own person. Find those organizations that, speak to you. Many star signs find it more nourishing to retreat than to spend their time in meaningless conversations and relationships. However, we must remember that we're not here to go about this life alone. Humans are pack animals and we all need to love company and support. We all need the love, company, and support of others, both emotionally and physically. In our increasingly online world, we can be connected to more people and yet feel more alone and isolated than ever. Commonly, we find ourselves in constant conversation, yet lacking the genuine connection of physical community and touch. The main message of this card is to step out of your cave and physically reach out to those in your life, to replenish when you need to, but not isolate yourself. This could be seeing friends and family who live nearby or having a regular catch-up walk with someone. In what ways can you open yourself up to the people who are physically in your life, those you truly know? How can you reach out to people in your life physically? Interesting. Like this thing, the energy of coming back from the past, and we have 8 of Pentacles. Here's working, putting time and energy in. This could be at work or just working on a project, going to school. But this is about, you know, what you're working on to make money. Yeah. What can you work on? Interesting. 9 of Hermit, which is the number 9. This is the Virgo, the card of Virgo. This is the card of looking within, taking a look at yourself. And the Hermit card is also a card of isolation, being a hermit and knowing when it's good for you to, you know, kind of step away and recoup and, you know, what's the word that I'm trying to, recoup and rest, and also, you know, recalibrate, you know, back to your energy and yeah. And then we have the King of Cups, which is love energy. The King of Cups is someone who is, and it's that 6 of Pentacles energy, that harmony and that balance. King of Cups is someone who's very mature, very in touch and aware of their emotions, but not an overly emotional or an overly emotional sharing person. This is someone who is just mature, someone who is in control of their emotional ocean within, in tune, in control, aware, but also someone who is open. Their heart is open. They love themselves. They have no problems giving or receiving love. They're in harmony. They're in balance with love and their emotions. And so it's like, it's saying, you know, this is how, I feel like this is how you mature. This is who you grow. There's some relationships that, with like family and loved ones, that maybe need something within yourself, that there's growth. There's work that needs to be done. But the thing about the 8 of Pentacles is this is work that manifests. This is what you're doing, the time and energy and focus that you're putting in to manifest something. So you go to work, you put in time, you put in energy, you put in focus, you manifest a paycheck. You know, you're an artist, you make things, you know, you put in the time, the energy, the focus, you know, you make money, you go to school, a relationship. Put the work, the time, the energy in, and it manifests results. It manifests some kind of abundance. And with the King of Cups here, and it's interesting, these two are so the same color energies, but like, yeah, you're emotionally growing. This is about your soul growth. And you do, it looks like you do have a partner here. Yeah, look at that Ace of Pentacles with the 7 of Pentacles growing. This is an opportunity, and the 3 of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles, and Judgment, and 8 of Cups, and 2 of Wands, and 10 of Wands. And yeah, this is a chance for you to grow, an opportunity that, and there's abundance, soul growth here for you. Okay, tell me about, oh wow. One more. Oh, the Compendium of Constellations. Your energy has changed. Three of Swords. Why is 3 of Swords here? Yeah, there's some, maybe some stress, some heartache, maybe current, maybe from the recent past or from long ago, but I feel like for some of you too, you keep going, because that's a way to not deal with this. Because of this, that you're working and you don't want to be still or be quiet, because this pain that you're dealing with, that you're avoiding or going through, or however this resonates for you, you know, the universe is telling you, if you don't deal with this, if you don't at least rest and nourish yourself and look inside yourself, that you could manifest something. Yeah. You could manifest illness, a mystery illness, or a dis-ease, right? Not a disease, a dis-ease that ends up affecting you in sickness. And one of the things that you need to release is anger. There's anger. And there's something else that your body, there's something, you need to release this anger. Really take a deep look inside. Yeah. And yeah, pessimism. Look, awaken. Yeah, pessimism, negativity, being negative, thinking negative about something. These are having very detrimental effects on your body, Aries. Yeah, beauty. Look for the beauty within yourself and then without. Find the beauty. Look at this. That's the nourishment, Aries, is seeing how beautiful you are. And then again, awaken. It's time to awaken the beauty within yourself, and you recognizing and seeing the beauty in life instead of the anger and the pessimism. It's really time to rest in. Like, again, you have the Four of Swords here, you have the Ten of Swords, you have the water. That's what it's all about. Karmic relationships, please. Yeah, lead came out, and spirit. Interesting. Lead. Karmic relationships. Is this have something to do with, you know, teaching you how to lead or be a leader? Yeah, strengthen. Interesting. Lead and strengthen. I'm going to let that just resonate with you all. Teach. On the bottom. Yeah, some of you, this is part of your what you're here to do. Yeah, observe. And then we got plot, which is like kind of like that Seven of Swords energy as well. But tell me about the Six of Cups. Six of Cups for Aries. A new earth, it's happening. Yeah, it's happening. And look what we got. So whoever, some of you might be dealing with an Orion starseed, because we have Orion here. Narcissism. And this might be, you know, a new earth. And we have Orion here with Six of Cups. So some of you, this could be, because it's just water energy. But you could be dealing with a relationship with a water sign, perhaps. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. But this is a new earth. It's interesting because of the Orion Wars. Narcissism. I feel like it's on the bottom of the deck, spirit. I feel like I'm going to let that resonate with, like, there was a karmic relationship. And I feel like both of you had to learn a little bit about narcissism. Or maybe you need to be a little more narcissistic. Intuition. Pay and manifest. Coming out with a new earth is happening. Yeah. Maybe some self-focus. Maybe some focusing on yourself. Being a little narcissistic. Or just being aware of narcissistic tendencies. Just interesting. It's happening, though. Follow your intuition. You know, and maybe the narcissism, maybe serve yourself. Visualize. That's interesting. Six of Cups. And then we have defeat. interesting that came out with the Star family. You're part of a team of souls. Star family, call in support. Two of Cups. To defeat this conflict. Maybe some of you felt defeated and you needed to call in spirits, ancestors, divine guides. Maybe you needed to call in, you know, somebody who you knew had your back. Yeah, honor, dominance, and respond on the bottom of the deck. Star family. Okay, so at some stage we were each a part of a soul cluster. A gathering of souls who broke away from one another to experience themselves individually. Okay. So maybe that's what the narcissism was about. Those who are a part of your soul cluster are a part of your star family. Your star family are those souls who cut from a similar cosmic cloth. You haven't just experienced lifetimes together. Your souls were once actually one. It's very common for star family members to incarnate at similar times, to work with anchoring a similar frequency of light, and to cross paths with each other. You know that someone is part of your star family when you feel like you know and remember them from the moment you meet. They feel instantly familiar and comfortable. Time both passes quickly and stretches when you're with them. You feel more yourself with them than with anyone else. It can sometimes feel like looking in the mirror. Wow, Aries. It can sometimes feel like looking in the mirror. Wow. Often you'll go out of your way to help those in your star family, instinctively knowing it's part of your path. When a star family member dies, you feel it very deeply, regardless of how long you knew them. A certain soul mourning or soul breaking occurs. Think about the people in your life. Who do you feel is a part of your soul family? If this card comes up in a spread, it's likely that you've met someone who is part of your star family, or you're about to. Who do you think is from the same star family as you? How can you call them for support? Wow. And some of you are in a relationship. You're about to meet someone that mirrors you. Or if you're already in a relationship, you're about to understand why you're with that person on a whole new, deeper level. And there may have been some conflict, but it looks like you defeated that conflict. Or maybe this conflict had you feeling defeated, but there's movement forward. There's growth and development here, and you're no longer in that space. In your Six of Swords, you're moving to a new space of growth and development. And six is also a number of balance. You know, the 3 and the 3. There's a balance there. So that's really deep. Some of you are about to meet or heal a karmic relationship. That's beautiful. Can we have a card, though, for You're Not Alone? You're not alone. You have love. And there's definitely some self-reflection. And it's interesting because the Hermit is a card of isolation. So some of you, I feel like you need to go into isolation and take care of yourself and heal and nourish yourself. And some of you need to come out of isolation because you're going to meet this person. But we have Sagittarius, we have protect. You're not alone. You're protected. And there's a Sagittarius full moon as well, but this is, when I said you're not alone, no, you're not. You're protected. Let's get an animal totem. So I don't know if you want to print out or buy a little animal totem. We're going to ask the angels, ancestors, divine guides to provide an animal totem, a messenger to confirm to the collective of Aries when you see this animal. So we ask for angels, ancestors, divine guides, and spirit for an animal totem for the collective of Aries, so that when they see that, it'll resonate, confirm, and affirm. And pay attention, because it could be subtle, it could be bold, it could be in 3 minutes, it could be in 3 weeks. But pay attention to see how this animal totem comes out for you, Aries. And we have, wow, the puma. Inside this mandala. And the puma represents power, desire, and healing. The puma, the jaguar, and the leopard represents powerful magic. It also symbolizes an awakening of energies and desires that can lead to healing and fulfillment. Along with the other animals in the drawing, the puma is framed by a circle with 4 points, which forms a mandala, a mystic circular symbol that in Buddhist and Hindu traditions was used as an aid to meditation. The psychologist Carl G. Jung said that the mandala circumscribed a holy place, was a symbol of completeness within the inner psyche, and was a means toward greater self-awareness. Yeah, that heart and mind energy coming together. He described the 4 points of the mandala to be like the cross threads in the telescope of our understanding. Very, very interesting. So a puma, Aries, rest. And this has come up in another reading for you, the last one I did last week. It said to do nothing. It's time to rest. So it's time to rest. It's time to share your song. And there's that desire. That Ace of Wands, fire energy. There's that desire. There's a new spark here. But make sure you're resting and nourishing yourself before something causes you to sit down. This is very important. And this karmic relationship, this is somebody from your star family, and you know, the 6 of Cups is here, the 2 of Cups is here, 6 of Cups is this is someone returning, this is someone from the past, 6 of Cups. Someone you knew before, returning from the past, and it looks like they're healed. And then we had the narcissism. We have Orion energy here twice now, right? Even the same color hues. Right? Orion energy is here twice. So it could be, you know, you have ties to Orion, the person but somebody is about to come back into your life. That's part of your star family, and you were separated on purpose, but you're being brought back together in this time, and you could already be with them. You could already know this. So it could either be a new connection or a renewed connection. But we have, you know, it's happening. But this was to help you grow. This was to help you develop. This was to help you learn and heal more about love. And, you know, this is the King of Cups is somebody who has a healed heart. The King of Cups is somebody who has healed this. And that's where you're going. That's why the Puma is here, because you are. And you have the You're Not Alone, the Star Family card, the karmic relationship. You know, this is a new earth. You are creating a new earth. For yourself, you're creating something new. I feel that there was some kind of karmic debt that was paid, and even for some of you, a karmic transformation with another one, with someone from your star family, like some kind of rebirth or regeneration. Transformation happened. But somebody was sorry here. Somebody hurt you. And you're being encouraged to either in the recent past or, you know, the distant past or a past lifetime. And that's being healed. And something new begins. And I'm so excited for you. I mean, look at these. Look at this, you know, this is it. Something is renewed. A connection is healed and repaired. You were separated so that you could go live off by yourself for a while and grow and learn as an individual, because you still had growing and learning to do, but you're being brought back together. And it feels like, you know, the hermit coming out of isolation, growing and developing and learning yourself better. And now you're ready to put the work in. Now you're really ready to build something. Love it. Okay, Aries, love it. Bye. I wish you magic, synchronicity, mystery, serendipity, intuition, all of it, all the numinous energy of life.